Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I hope you can. And I hope you can hear the music and it's not too loud for you or too quiet. So once again, hello. Hi Lois! Hi. And there's no welcoming as the usual welcoming, and you can thank a scanner to that, because whenever he comes to my home, he started to say my my thing to goodbye, oyasubi, nasai, etc. And I told him that if he does it one more time, I want to use it on stream. So so yeah, you can thank Scanner. Anyway, there's one more interesting thing that I wanted to share. So all of my chats right now is in Polish, and it's weird. I mean, at first when I saw Simon writing in Polish, I was like, okay, maybe Simon just used the translator, but no, I see your message in Polish, and I have to put my mouse on your message to see it in original language. So it's really interesting thing. Okay, wait, I think Rime found a way. Go to YouTube. Okay, but can I do it? Do you think it would work if I do it right now? Here? Maybe. I don't see the option to turn it off. Co to za dziwna funkcja YouTube'a? Exactly, Simon. I agree. Like, I'll send it on Discord because it's so ridiculous. Look, I'm sending it on out of context, and we kinda don't know how to turn it off. It's just this here. Just this. Okay. Anyway. We're crocheting today, so let's jump to the other scene. Hop. And here, welcome to my kitchen. I'm so big. No. Let me make better. So as I can see, the chat on the stream, I mean on my, it's in English, so I can see that Simon wrote, I would assume it's because your YouTube is set to Polish, but the auto-translate function is definitely strange. But at the same time, when I look on the right monitor, when I have YouTube opened, I see that Simon wrote, przypuszczam, że to dlatego, że w Twoim kanale YouTube ustawiony jest język polski, ale funkcja automatycznego tłumaczenia jest zdecydowanie dziwna. It shouldn't be even so funny, but it is for some reason to me. So today all of you are speaking Polish. I hope you're glad. So welcome to my kitchen. I mean, yeah. And today we're making bunnies. So I just have to find all of my bunnies because I want to show you my bunnies. So this is bunny number 1. It's blue. I can see that the camera can't focus for some reason. It's not focus on the bunny. Ooh. There's some problem with focus because it's a bit darker in real life than it is on the screen. But this is bunny number 1. This is bunny number 2. This is bunny number 3. It's actually the first bunny I've ever made. So this is the oldest one. I think I have more. Yes, bunny number 4, and the last one, bunny number 5. So this is my army of bunnies. And today we'll be making more bunnies. And because I have obsession about modal sushi, we'll be making bunnies based on modal sushi because we can. So yes, this is my things to make bunnies. I mean to crochet. Just in general. And I need a white. How do you call it? yarn. I forgot. Where is it? Where's the white one? I can see it. I found it. As you might have noticed, I kinda didn't prepare anything for the stream, and it was kinda spontaneous, but we're gonna be fine, as always. Also, the music is, as usually during crocheting stream, it's Rattle's music, so remember to go and like Rattle's video with music or something. Thanks, Rattle, for the music. Okay, so it's a new yarn. We have to find the beginning of it, and it's kinda the worst part when you open a new yarn. But I was saving it for making a nanwanji from Onaozushi. So that's why I haven't used it yet. So let's find this beginning. I can almost see it. Okay, here it is. Okay, and I don't remember whether I used 4 times 4.5 or just 5 millimeters. Let me see my hooks. Which one would it be? So I think this is 4.5, 4.5, and this is 5. So let's go with 4.5. I think that should be it. Pamiętaj, nie jedz włóczki bez względu na to, jak wygląda lub jak smakuje. Exactly, Luis. Sorry, I'm just going to read all your comments in Polish today because it's so freaking unnatural for me and funny at the same time that it's in Polish. Remember, don't eat the yarn, no matter how delicious it looks or it may look or be. Okay, I need to make myself a bit smaller so I will be able to see. Oh, okay, here. Now I can see the chat on my left monitor. It's so annoying. Okay, so first of all, we've got the yarn, and I have to put the bunnies away because I need some place here. Some of them might survive. Może piszę po polsku? I don't think so, Louise. I don't think you know Polish. It's one of the hardest languages in the world. Okay, and we're almost ready. I just need to use hand cream. Actually, 2 days ago we were driving a taxi with Rima, and we had a foreigner driver, and he spoke Polish really well. I mean, not a lot of, he didn't know a lot of phrases, just like, can you speak Polish, or can you tell me something, etc. And we were surprised by him knowing Polish so well, because as I mentioned, it's a pretty hard language. Do I have everything? Yes. And he told us that the clients teach him Polish, which is cute, really. And of course they teach him the swears mostly, so he knew a lot of swears in Polish. Okay, so we're starting with a magic ring and 6. Okay, 6 in one more time. I'm sorry if I'll be a bit calm today. I'm a bit tired, but I'm going to tell you more about my life in a second. Just would like to start this. So 1, 2, 3. No. 4. You know what? I'm actually going to switch it. I'm gonna use number 5 because I have a plan for this. So we're going to switch the hook for number 5. So let's take a bigger hook, and thanks to this, our bunny is going to be a bit bigger. And it's important. So, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now I can do this, and we have a magic ring. Okay, but take the chat on the left part, not the top chat. Hi Eisen, guten Abend. So Eisen, there's a funny thing going on today because I don't know how to turn it off. So YouTube shows me all of your comments in Polish. So instead of guten Abend, you wrote dobry wieczór. And I don't know how to turn it off. So all of you are speaking in Polish today. But I really don't know how to turn it off. Okay, what do I do now? Eh? Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, no! Okay, I had a mini heart attack because YouTube also translated my recipe for making a bunny to Polish, and that was awful because I didn't know what to do, but okay, I managed that part. So that's good, that's good. Okay, so what's that, Rima?
By the way, you can turn it off.
How?
The way I sent you while you were in live.
Okay. So do that. Go to YouTube Studio. Okay. I'm here.
No,
Dashboard.
No, not here.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. On the menu, select content. This one.
Yes.
Live. Stream title. Okay. Scroll down.
There it is. The fourth.
Oh, okay, I can see it. Oh my god, thank you. Because that was so awful. I don't want to hear them in Polish. Znajomość większej liczby języków nigdy nikomu nie zaszkodziła, więc myślę, że to w porządku. It sounds so unnatural! No one speaks that way! No one speaks that way, I swear. Okay, so would it work now? Let's see. Okay, it's working. Guys, I can see you writing in English. Oh my god, so cool. Thank you, Rima. Now you're speaking in normal language. Not that Polish is not a normal language, but it's better if if I can read you in English. Trust me. Okay, but it's been a while since I streamed last time. I checked, and this stream originally was planned for 5th of May, and I believe I haven't streamed actually anything during that time. So, wow. That's pretty long, and I promised myself not to do such long breaks, so I'm kind of sorry for you guys. Only kind of. I imagine I had something important in my life, and that's why I haven't streamed. Okay, I also can see that this camera is a bit shaky. Let me just make it. I shouldn't touch the tape. I don't know what the idea behind forcing auto-translate is. They also auto-dub some videos. It is frustrating because I don't want them to be auto-dubbed. I want to hear the original language. I want to read the original language. Stop pushing this auto-translate on me. It's irritating. Okay. 1 and then running. there's been some things in my life happening. For example, we've been on little vacation with Rima. We went to Spain and we actually just came back like 2 days ago. And oh, hi Imbir. What you gonna do, mister? Hi. Bye. And it was cool vacation. It was really warm, but not too warm. Like it wasn't hot yet in Spain, so that's a nice one. And damn, I had to spend a whole week with this woman. Can you believe it? Like there was no one else I could talk with because I muted my phone and I didn't get any notifications of messages unless I opened the app. So I was forced to spend a whole week with her. Back to the homeland. I'm not Spanish, goddammit. I'm not Spanish. So it was back to hometown or homeland, because my homeland is Poland, and I know it's hard to believe it, but it's true. Sleep. Sob. We had some nice time. We swam a lot, and we have seen Barcelona, and it's a cool city, and we walked a lot. I do have my doubts. Why? And as you can see on my hands, I'm a bit tanned. I don't know if you remember how my hands looked before me going to Spain, but you have to trust me that I'm a bit tanned. I don't like how this camera is shaking. Ah! And you know what? After being a week in Spain, I still don't know Spanish. Because you're speaking English, very suspicious. Do you want me to just switch into Polish? I can do that. The way you're holding the needle is very Spanish. It's, first of all, it's not a needle, it's a hook. Second of all, there's no thing as Spanish way of holding it. Speaking Polish now would also be suspicious. Why? And how so? Okay, so now 3 rows of just 1. Okay, I can do it. I can. Whoa, the camera is a bit hot. I want to sit comfortably when I'm crocheting, but I want you also to see what I'm doing. So it's a bit hard. Doesn't prove anything. There are enough Spaniards who can speak Polish. What? There's no. Show me at least 1. Or no, show me at least 3. Because I don't believe you. Anyway, we came back to Poland and we were home on Friday's night. I think it was after 1 AM on Saturday actually, because you know we were back at Friday's night, so before we came back home it was 1 AM on Saturday, and I went to sleep around 3 AM, and on Saturday I have school, and what's more, I had a test. And I had a lot of alarms to wake me up, and none of them actually did wake me up. What's more, one of my friends called me 3 times because she had a feeling that I might not be able to wake up by myself, and she also didn't manage to wake me up. I just had a dream of her calling me, and when I finally woke up I was like, did she actually call me or was it just a dream? And it wasn't just a dream. Fortunately, I still managed to wake up just on time to eat breakfast and revise something for the test, and I really hope I passed. I don't know yet. I might know it next week, and I hope I passed, because oh my god, the exam session is coming, and if I haven't passed it, I might not be able to write an actual exam. So that would be a really sad thing to do. Pedro Enkovic, Vitali Gonzalez, and Jurgen Miller. I don't know any of those people, so they don't exist. And on the side note, the music is that too loud or you too quiet? I asked you at the beginning of the stream and none of you told me yet. It's the problem. Okay, but things Eisen. I did. Now the music should be a bit quieter. I hope, at least. So let me know if it's fine. I was not there in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I know you weren't, but Louis were, and Louis was, and Simon, and Louis said something like, yeah. I mean, he agreed that the music is fine. Better, thank you. So, what was I saying? I had a test, so I wrote the test, and then I came back home. I mean, after the whole days of pretending to study. So I went back home at 6:30 p.m. and I fall asleep, and then Rime woke me up at 8 p.m. and said, "Hi Rayumi, I cooked us something to eat. You should definitely eat something." So I ate, and then I fall back to sleep, and I woke up today at 12. So I slept over 12 hours. That's crazy, and it made today a bit horrible day, I'd say. Maybe not horrible, but tiring day. I don't know if you've ever experienced such a day, but today I was able. First of all, everything hurt, like my backbone, my neck, even my feet and my legs. Like I've been sleeping on something weird, or just in general, everything hurt and everything was hard to do. Spain isn't that far. How are you jet lagged? I don't think I'm jet lagged. I just think because actually, even if I were on vacation in Spain, it still was a different way of living. I mean, I usually wake up at 9 or a bit later because I start work in the afternoon, but in the hotel the breakfast started at 8, so if I wanted to eat something I had to wake up at 8 or even a bit before. And keep in mind that I actually don't spend much time outdoors. I mean, I try to go outside every day, but it's not for much. I actually do around 6,000 steps a day. Meanwhile, in Spain, we were outdoor every day, and we have to wake up at 8 a.m. and we went to sleep late because we've been doing around 14,000 of steps every day, and that was just a lot for me. I think even that was vacation, I kind of didn't rest. I mean, I rested because I didn't have to think about work and things, but I didn't rest physically. I rested mentally. Oh, that's a good one. I rested mentally. So that's why I think I just came back and had to sleep. And I really mean sleeping. In my 2 weeks of vacation is exactly went to breakfast once. Why do they have to do breakfast so early? Yeah, I also don't understand it, and we only had breakfast at the hotel, fortunately, so we could eat dinner whenever we wanted, but we just had to go to the restaurant. So that was the advantage. I actually learned it from my parents that whenever we went to hotel, we would just buy breakfast. And our hotel weren't close to the sea, because I think if it was, we could have go to the beach in the morning and then go back and go to sleep, like siesta time. But because it was pretty far away, we just didn't see a point in going back to the hotel, rest and go back to the beach, so we just actually were outdoors for the whole day. Funnily enough, vacation can be exhausting. That's true. So today I had a really lazy and tiring day. I mean, the only thing I could do today was just watching shorts on YouTube, and I'm not even exaggerating. So at 7 p.m. I finally stood up and I was like, that's enough. I can't do this the whole day, and I went for a walk. And I decided that I have to do something today because I know that I would be really upset tomorrow if I spent today on watching shorts only. So first of all, I made myself a nice supper and I actually cooked it. So that's a huge win for me because, as I mentioned, I was doing nothing the whole day. And then I decided that the next thing I'd like to do today to feel that I'm doing something is to stream and talk with you guys, because I neglected you for such a long time that it shouldn't be allowed. Okay, so now we're making hands. So since our bunny is going to look like this, we're here. So we're actually in the middle of making a bunny. See, this little hat is its head, and now we're making hands. So hands are easy to make. First of all, we have to do 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we'll let it slide this time, but do that again and we're getting to the love enforcement involved. No, you can't. So now we're doing 4 stitches in the same stitch. 2, 3, and 4. But actually, I'm back to drawing and I'm also happy. If you have a Twitter, you might have already noticed my post, but I'll send it on Discord as well so you can check. Okay, I'm sending it on Art. So guess which character is this? The whole sketch is not finished yet, but I think you can actually guess which character is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, our police can do much, I guess. Can't do much, I guess, but well, we'll just contact the UN. Don't! Okay, I won't do this again. I don't do this again, I promise. I'll be better. No, 13, I think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 11 what? No, 12. 11, 12. Oh my god. 13. Okay. So now we're making another hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now there should be 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. So I missed one stitch somewhere. That's fine. Is that part misleading, or will it be a huge ass bunny? No, it'll be like this. So it's a bit like my hand size, a bit bigger. Are rabbits just huger bunnies? From what I know, they differ in anatomy. Bunnies are how do I say it? Not cuter, but like rounder, fluffier, and rabbits have longer legs and are faster, for example. By the way, it's not Sailor Moon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eisen. But it's not Sailor Moon. It really is not a Sailor Moon. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe you just got tiny hands. No. No, actually, I have this here, but it starts with, okay, I don't care. But look. It's like 12 centimeters. Oh, you can see. Why this camera can't focus? Oh my god. Why are you giving me this?
Peter Cass for scale.
They don't even know this.
This is awful. It's
I
reflective now. It's fine.
No, it's not. But you see that the camera can't focus? You see it's blurry?
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it's stupid. Also because maybe there's like you can like look, you can like see what I'm doing.
No.
There's like this circle you can spin and it's
Okay.
supposed to be the focus, but I don't know how to fucking do that.
Bitter cast for scale. In my professional opinion, I think the drink tastes bitter. It's awful. I actually brought it for scanner. Have it back.
It's worse than medicine.
Because I wanted to buy it. Oh, now the focus is even worse.
Yeah, sorry.
Why did you do that?
I just tried to show you that you can do that.
Oh my god, now it's even worse! Sorry for that you have to see my hands so...
Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it? But it's just fingers.
Okay. Show me the bitter cuss. Okay, maybe the focus is now better.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. So I bought it because when I'm outside of my country, I like to try other things that I don't have in my country, which is normal, right? So I saw its bitter cuss in a restaurant menu, and I was like, that's interesting. I might actually want to try it. But then I've seen another things, and and in the end I chose something else. I think it was probably sangria or just orange juice, whatever. But then we went to Aldi, and I was like, wow, they have bitter cuss here. I need to try it. So I opened it, And oh my god, I've never tasted anything worse. It was just... Ugh! Oh my god, it tasted like hell. It tasted like all bad memories I've ever experienced. It was awful. I had to eat something sweet immediately, and then I gave it 2 more tries, and every time I just couldn't resist doing weird noises like bleh. And Rime finally said that she wants to try, even though she hates bitter drinks. And she was like, oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. I'd imagine it either tastes like mate or bitter lemon. It's worse. It's just bitter. So I wrote it on my group chat. And Scanner was like, you girls just can't appreciate a nice bitter drink. So I bought him one. And he's coming here in 2 days. Because now he's outside of the city. And he's gonna try. So we might have another review about bitter Cass. Maybe he'll like it because he likes bitter drinks. I don't know. We also bought for him 2 other flavors. One is lemon and one is orange. And it's not written that it's bitter on the can, so maybe they're sweeter actually, don't know. But we're gonna try it together and we'll see. What do you mean worse? Bitter lemon is a top tier drink. No. Also, it was really hard to try Spanish cuisine in Spain. Like, it's ridiculous. But we've been in a tourist town. It wasn't Barcelona, it was nearby Barcelona. But it was pretty... There were a lot of hotels, there were a lot of tourists. You know, normal stuff. So whenever you want to welcome tourists in your town or city, you usually offer a lot of your cuisine, your food, your stuff, like in general. Because they came here for your culture, right? So it wasn't the case in this town, or maybe we didn't look well enough. Because most of the restaurants we went to, and we tried not to go to the same twice, there weren't any Spanish cuisine. So it was really hard to try Spanish cuisine. We managed to try paella. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was hard for us to try it because usually the traditional paella is with seafood, and I'm not a huge fan of seafood. And Rima is also not a huge fan of seafood, so finally we managed to find a vegetarian one. So it was nice, it was yummy. I actually cook better paella at home, but never mind. No, when I'm abroad I only go to German restaurants and McDonald's. What is funny, there was a lot of German restaurants in our town. Right, Rima?
Yeah.
A lot of restaurants was called Frankfurt something, and you could buy a currywurst there and just German dish for some reason. There was also a lot of kebabs and a lot of pizzerias, and nearby our hotel there was even an Italian restaurant. So totally not something I would expect from Spanish town. It was really hard to buy Spanish cuisine, so we rather focused on buying Spanish sweets or Spanish drinks rather than chasing Spanish cuisine. But I'm kind of sad that I didn't manage to try gazpacho, because I kind of like gazpacho. I tried it at home. I mean, my mom made gazpacho once, but I'm pretty sure the original one would taste even better. Who knows? I couldn't try it there. Yeah. Isn't it just called tomato soup? Yeah, it is, but I wanted to try the original one. It was so hard to try Spanish cuisine. Oh my god. But I drank sangria twice and it was fine. I also discovered that I shouldn't drink alcohol with my newest medicine. Because right before going to Spain, I had a doctor appointment and she prescribed me some new medicine, and I just forgot. I just forgot to check if I can consume alcohol with it. And I discovered after drinking alcohol that like usually I need to drink at least 3 drinks to feel tipsy, but this time I drank 1 and I was like, Rima, I'm not sure if I can go back to our room, and I'm kind of scared of walking next to this swimming pool, you know. So yeah, that was fun, trust me. Also now we're making a tail, and usually I use another color for a tail, and I'm not sure what color. I mean, I think I'll use blue because it makes sense here. No, my scissors! Do I have blue? I do. A shitload of medications don't mix well with alcohol. I think it's easier to see which ones you can take with alcohol. Fun fact, grapefruit drinks are also problematic with many medications. Oh, I know about about grapefruit. I think it was... Oh my god, I just took out so much yarn. I think... What was that? Which medication was that? But I think it was my allergy medication, because aside from the medication I got from my doctor, I also bought some allergy medication, and I usually don't read the etiquette, but for some reason I had to, and I found out, oh, you can't mix it with grapefruit. Not that I drink grapefruit juice, because I don't like grapefruit, but good to know. And I'm pretty sure I heard about it earlier, that it's mixed weirdly with medicine, but I've never bothered to check why. So if any one of you know why, I'd like to hear the explanation, because it's interesting. Where's the beginning? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we don't need that much yarn. We're just going to put it back in this big boy. So we're opening a hole here and we're just stuffing it back. I think I forgot that you're not supposed to mix medication with alcohol, because it's been a lot of years since I've taken medication regularly. Like nowadays it's just some ibuprofen, for example, like painkillers, or something when I'm cold, when I have a cold.
See, look.
They can't.
See what it says.
They can't. You have to send it on Discord. Like, see, they can't see.
God damn it.
The focus can't focus.
But my joke.
They have to trust you.
You know what this says? You don't. But it says sin alcohol.
Alcohol is a sin.
Alcohol is a sin.
Yes! As far as I know, it's specific enzymes in the grapefruit that react with the meds in an unwanted way. Huh. But what kind of unwanted way? Like, does it make me tipsy or does it make me go to the hospital because I'm dying? There are different unwanted ways. Hi, Imbir. No, Imbir. No. Bye, Imbir. Okay, we're making this popcorn stitch. Two. And 4. Okay, and now we switch between yarns, and we're making 11. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so now I have to cut it. Some meds don't work at all, some stronger than intended, depends on the meds. Also, if alcohol is a sin, why is Jesus' blood wine? Ask a Spanish person, not me. So now the blue color is not needed anymore. Now we're making another popcorn stage. So we're making it.
Making popcorn?
Yes.
For me?
No.
Aww.
3. I'm sorry.
Unforgivable.
But because I'm making popcorn feet, you know.
Feet? Ew.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. You are a Spanish person. I am not. Time to dip for me. Stay adorable and delicious. Mama, you remember to make Freddy his sweater. Thanks, Luis, for coming, and have made the rest of your day be nice and fun. Bye bye. See you next time. Now we're doing 7. See, this is a foot. Popcorn foot. Popcorn foot.
Yay.
2.
How do I explain to my teacher that I was unable to finish a project because my cat was too cute?
5.
Get off me, I need to work.
6.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god.
Well, you just have to tell your teacher that our cat was sitting on your lap and prevented you from working. So that's why you don't have any work done. And yes, he was doing it every time you wanted to work, and that's why you didn't work. I think he would understand.
I hope so.
How's your work going, by the way?
I can't do anything.
I know you can do now, but you were doing something earlier.
It's doing fine.
Is it though?
I have a lot to do. I want to cry.
Please don't. Not on stream.
Not content. It's for the clips.
No one's clipping anything here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Aizen says, "Teacher, I wanted to do it, but Kat had other plans." Should totally work.
You think?
Sure.
Oh, he's so cute. He's hugging me.
Aww.
I missed him so much.
Yeah, that was pretty sad that we couldn't take them with us to Spain, right?
Yeah.
We had to teach them how to feed themselves before going, and
How to clean their litter boxes.
yeah, and how to open the tins with food. Alternatively, you could tell a story about how you prevented a terrorist attack or something. Oh, that would work, Rima, don't you think?
Oh, okay.
Tell them that you prevented a terrorist attack because you just decided not to attack today.
Yeah, I just changed my mind. So you're welcome.
Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? We had a bit problem on the plane because we couldn't sit together. When we were going from Poland to Spain, Rima managed to ask someone to switch seats with me, so it was fine. But when we were going back to Poland, I was sitting in row 10 and Rima was sitting in row 33, so we didn't even have a chance to ask anyone because we were sitting so far away from each other. And of course it was a middle seat for both of us, so the worst one. I hated it. I hate finishing the plushie. Starting is easy, but finishing, oh god, I hate it.
Why?
Because when you finish the plushie, you have to put your hook in 2 different stitches at the same time, but not like in a full stitch, but in a half of the stitch. I'll show it to you in a second. And it's irritating process.
Oh, but like Lanzang almost done.
Yeah. Like look, the whole stitch, it has 2, like 1 part of yarn and there's the other. So when you do the whole stitch, you just put it through the 2 part of yarns and done. But when you're making a smaller stitch, like you're finishing and you want it to be smaller, you put from half of the one stitch and then from half of the other, and you crochet through this. So the smaller the circle gets, the harder it is.
Okay.
I think I fucked up.
Can we have 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by Pikmin?
Who said so? Who's asking?
I'm asking.
Sending.
It's over here. That's why I'm
Okay.
asking.
Why do I have it here as a... Okay, but I'm gonna make it loud. A similar stuff happened to me and my brother. On the first flight we were seated together. On the flight back he sat in a row before me. One would assume if you book the tickets together you'd be seated next to each other automatically.
Yeah,
Nope.
fuck you, I guess. You won't. I don't know why.
Like, I don't know if you and your brother booked the tickets for the plane by yourselves, but we didn't. We booked the whole trip via, how do you call it in English? Jak się nazywa biuro podróży po angielsku?
Travel office? I don't know.
Okay, travel office makes sense. So they booked for us. And they still chose the middle seats. Awful. Oh, wait. We used Wizard, so I think Scanner told us that if you use Wizard and you don't pay for a VIP seat, you just can't choose when you'll be seated, where you'll be seated, which is just awful. Like, why? Why would someone do this?
You need premium. You need premium to get the basic functions, otherwise how would they make more money out of you?
Sratatata. It's just awful. Like, whenever we buy tickets for trains, and it's really often actually, it's pretty regularly, we can choose our seats always. So why do I have to pay premium for choosing seats on the plane? Makes no sense to me. Nope, we booked it online by ourselves, but we literally ordered everything in one order. But hey, at least we had window seats on the first flight. That's cool. When we were flying to America, my parents, I think they also weren't able to choose seats. But that's not the point. The point is that the flight to America comes with meals because it's almost 12 hours flight. So, and my mom is vegetarian. It's important in the story. Oh my god. The picking kinda scared me. Do you have my stream on headphones?
Yeah, I wanted to hear the pick.
Did you hear the pick me?
Yeah,
Are you happy
so
now?
Cute.
So my mom is vegetarian, and when taking our seats, I was in a different row, but my parents were in the same row, and they decided not to sit on the seats that the names were on, but differently because they liked it better. And when they give vegetarian meal, they give it before they give any other meal, to make sure that the vegetarians get it. So usually when they were giving the food, my parents were sleeping. And the flight attendant, she had to wake up my dad and then ask if he is the one with my mother's name, and then ask if he's really vegetarian, and then make him choose the food for her. Which was ridiculous because it happened 3 times. And once my mom even argued with my dad that why did he take the sandwich, like she doesn't like sandwiches because there's a lot of bread and she doesn't like bread in general, and he was like, I just was woken up and I had to do something. What did you expect from me? By the way, I bought some things from Temu, and I bought those glasses. Like, you can see them, they're so small, and I didn't expect them to be so small. I have 10 of them, and I knew that they would be small for crocheting, but I didn't know they would be so small, and I actually don't know how to use them now because I'm not making plushies so small. Even if I take this man, I can't put it. It's just impossible. Who the fuck doesn't like sandwiches? My mom, because it's bread and she doesn't like bread, and me, but it's for other reasons, because there's usually nothing I can put on the sandwich that I like, but it changed when I moved out, so now I kinda like, but only the ones I make. You see, this is how many I have of them. Who the fuck doesn't like bread? My mom is pretty special. I'll tell you something in a moment. I'm just going to choose ice for London. Yeah. So he needs yellow. And I'm just gonna come on. Let me see if this size. Okay, I think this size is fine. So now we just have to put them in the right place. It should be one, 2, 3, 4, somewhere here. But can you just kind of push the glasses into his face? I would need to try. Okay, it looks awful for now. Also, I have this. Rima, I might need your help in deciding if the face is in a correct place or if we have to change something. Oh my god, you look so cute with Imbir.
Thanks.
Is the face good?
I would make the eyes a bit more further apart. Yeah, I think that's better.
Like this?
Yes. Although, is the nose in the middle?
But the glasses won't be. I'm not putting glasses on this bunny. I think it's fine.
Yeah, looks
Okay.
fine.
Thank you. So, my mom is a really special human. And actually, when I was in the middle of my autism diagnosis, like maybe not like this, whenever I talk about my mom on any therapy I have, the therapist is always mesmerized by her. When I asked why, so my mom, for example, she's I believe she's 59 now, because she's soon going on retirement. So she must be around 59. She doesn't have a cell phone because she doesn't want to, and she doesn't know how to use it. She's never used it actually. She sometimes uses my dad's. Oh my god, pick him again. She sometimes uses my dad's, but she actually doesn't know how to use it properly. She has some strict rules about it, and she claims that anyone that actually use a phone, they're just addicted and can't live without it, and it's just a tool to make you addicted, something like this. And and she also doesn't like bread, not because the bread is bad, but because she feels a bit better than anyone else, because whenever she's hungry, as a vegetarian, she doesn't need to eat meat for every meal. And what else? Very strange thing. Oh, she's special. So she doesn't need to eat meat for each meal to feel full. And it's awful that people, when they go to work, they need to take sandwiches, and those sandwiches are just full of bread, which is awful. And it's just, in Polish she uses a word buła, which is like a roll, but a bit exaggerated, and the way she says it, it's a bit rude, I think. So, like, generally speaking, it's because it's full of bread and there's almost nothing else. It's just bread, so you just feel fed up, but you're actually not full, something like this. So my mom just feels like a better person because of this. And when I mentioned some of her behaviors on my autism diagnosis, the psychologist, she got really interested into this, and we spent it. Your mom is now my arch nemesis. I'm not surprised. We spent around 20 minutes on analyzing my mom's behavior, and even the psychologist told me that it's not because she's curious. She is, but it's not because she's curious. It's interesting for diagnosis. And I mentioned this to my mom, that my psychologist is really interested in how she refuses to use cell phone or other things. And my mom got really enraged. Almost, see how cute he looks like? My mom got really enraged that maybe the psychologist shouldn't focus on her not using phone, but maybe she should focus on herself, and maybe she just go on detox and stop using her cell phone as well, because it's good for her. So, like, the thing I wanted to say that is that probably my therapist or my psychologist assumed that my mom has autism because it's a genetic thing. But yeah, my mom would really need the therapy, to be honest. she would really need it, but she really refuses to go and try. She once wanted to try. She once tried, but not because she actually wanted to go on a therapy, but because she wanted to if she felt like going on if she felt like she needed to go on a longer vacation from work because she kind of had struggled with her work at some point, she wanted to have some medical background that she was trying to get her mental health better, something like that. So she didn't stay long there. I think it was like a few months only. My mom's special. That's what I can tell. My God, I can't see where is the stitch. I hate it. It's the last row. Yeah, she doesn't sound neurotypical like at all. But you know what's funny? When I told my parents that I'm actually in the middle of autism diagnosis, I wanted to spare them the details, and I didn't even want to tell them at first, but I needed some I needed them to fill some papers about my childhood, and they got really upset about it and really wanted to know what's happening because they thought that maybe my depression is back. So finally I told them that, okay, I just assumed that I might have ADHD, but the psychologist told me that there are also some autism symptoms and I need that checked as well. My dad joked, oh, yeah, you get ADHD from me and autism from mom, that's for sure. But then when it came to the real diagnosis and I told them that, oh, you know, well, actually I have both, my dad and my mom were like, from which angle do you look autistic? You should... I'm laughing, and it's actually pretty hilarious for me at this point, because it's every time I have a mental problem, it's like this.
Because it's usually because people their age have like this view of mental illness from 30 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And to them, an autistic person is one that can't like function at all, like someone who is so like unfit for society that they can't speak or communicate at all. And of course there are some cases like that, but it is a spectrum and they don't understand that.
Yeah, I know that. Maybe he wasn't joking at all. He was joking. But when I told him about my problems, he was like, because I wanted to explain why this diagnosis makes sense, he was like, I've got the same end. So I have a feeling that he might actually have ADHD. And he just kept saying that what you're telling is just the same as I had when I was younger, but with age you just get used to it and it's easier, so I don't see a problem, Rayumi. My dad is kind of the Lulu when it comes to mental issues. Like, there were actually the parents who would drove me to psychiatrist when I was 17 and had suicidal thoughts, and my mom and dad would say, your psychiatrist is really strange because she didn't recommend you to just go outside and run, it would help, and instead she's prescribing you medication. So, you know, it's this time of people. It's like talking to a wall, no self-reflection. Yeah, that's why I'm laughing at this point, because I know there's nothing I can do. But my boss, she's really similar, and it's kind of annoying because there's a huge duality with my boss. Like, she's really she accepts a lot, maybe like this. Like, she's a Catholic, but she goes to church regularly, but she's got no problem with hiring people who's gay or who's trans. She's like, it's not a problem for her. She doesn't speak up about it, or if she speaks, it's never in a wrong way. She's rather curious. She accepts it, so it's totally fine. She also hires a lot of people with autistic problems, and she knows about it usually. She doesn't know about me because I don't want to tell her, but she knows about others, and she's really cool about it. And we have a lot of autistic and ADHD children, and she's actually, when you speak about it with her, it's actually, she's really cool about it. And then there's my boss and her youngest daughter. Both of them have ADHD. Like, I can see it. For example, a lot of people can't understand what she's saying or what she's speaking about because she's switching between topics so fast, so quickly. And I'm one of the small amount of people that can actually understand my boss. Maybe because I also have ADHD. But also we had a week free. Last week we just didn't go to work, and that's why with Rima we went to Spain. And I told my boss beforehand, look, it's almost done, we just need ears. I told my boss that I'll be out of the country, and if she really needs something, I wouldn't check Messenger, so I wouldn't answer any of her texts, but if there is an emergency, she can always call. And she was cool about it. She said that there shouldn't be any emergency because it's a free week, but if any case, she would call. So I didn't expect any calls, and you can also make a hedgehog. No, it's not a hedgehog, it's a bunny. So she called in the third day of my vacations, calling me like, Rayumi, I need to know now, really now, because we're making this camp during at the beginning of the July, and I really have to order the things now, right now, and you have to tell me right now if the things I'm ordering are okay. And it's just one of the signs that she can't rest because she has to be in the move. She has to be in the move. She has to do things. Oh my god! And her youngest daughter is the same. Like, no one can actually do anything about her. She's awful, not because she wants to be awful, but she's just not listening. She's jumping while talking with you. She's doing weird things. She's just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, one, she doesn't think when she does things. She, for example, once almost put fire on someone by a mistake because they were doing some experiment with fire, and she, without thinking, the daughter just blew in the teacher's direction, and some fire almost went on the teacher. But you know, there are much more symptoms. But my boss is like, nah, she's normal. I'm not going to take her anywhere to diagnose this. She just needs to focus. She's just like me. She just needs to stay calm. Something like this. So I think teachers of life is frowned upon last time I checked. There was a huge quarrel between her and her mother at our school when it happened. Trust me that. But it's just... it shouldn't have happened. Hi Iki, how are you? No, what am I doing? My boss just refuses to accept the reality. Did I do it right? Okay, we're gonna see if this ear is going to be right, because I have some issues with it. Maybe they should settle it in an official wrestling match. I'd like to see it. I would really like to see it. Or my boss once came to me complaining. She was like, Rayumi, my daughter doesn't want to switch schools. And I know that she would find herself better in this sports school because she would have 30 hours of just swimming weekly, and she's got so much energy, and she nowadays she uses it on doing this, that. She mentioned a lot of extra activities, and she asked me what to do, how to make her daughter to switch schools, and I'm like, oh my god, your daughter just, if she's got so much energy, maybe you should really try to diagnose her with ADHD. I once suggested it to my boss and she was like, nah. Okay, so we're done with ear number 1. Easy, make the kid clean the house and chop wood. The problem is the child is like 8, I think. It's going to be here, so now the other ear. So what? Okay, fair. Okay, is it possible that I make the other ear smaller by mistake? There is such a possibility, I'm afraid. Oh my god, it's almost... oh, it's already past midnight. I kinda hoped I'd be finished by now. bunny look a bit like Kirby without the ears. Yes, it looks a bit wonky now, but once it gets ears, it's going to be cute, trust me. And yeah, I think I can already see that this ear is going to be a bit bigger than the previous one, so I guess I'm going to make one more ear. Let me see. Yeah, it is smaller. I can see it. Come on. See, it is smaller, and we don't want one ear to be smaller. So we're making one more ear. Sorry, Lanzan, you need to wait a bit. Boom. Six. Last time I made 5, that's why it was smaller. It doesn't exactly need 2 ears. Even seen water ship down? What? I don't understand what you're saying. Ever seen water ship down? What is this? What is water ship down? I've never seen it. It's a movie about rabbits. Oh, wait. Rima, you've got 3 hands?
I guess.
Can you check if water ship down is wodnikowe wzgórze in Polish? Hello, Pikmin. Water ship.
Ship as in hosts.
No, as a statek. Wodnikowe wzgórze. Okay, thank you. So I haven't seen the whole movie. I've started watching the TV show. I just didn't connect the dots that it might be this in Polish. From what I remember from the show was that Hrumdumdums don't attack during the day, and it was about the cars, because when the rabbit saw a car during the day, he would easily just jump off. But if he saw a car during the night, he wouldn't be able to run off, and the car would kill him. So that's what I remember from this TV show, and that they called the cars Hrumdumdums, at least in Polish. Don't know if it's the same in English. Okay, so now we have nice ears, and they are both the same size. So we gotta sew them. One is going to be here. It has a show. Yes! I think it used to be on Netflix. It might have been Netflix production. Is this the right place for you, buddy? Yeah, it is. I've never watched the movie. I remember when the show was being released, and my parents was really into it, were really into it, and we watched 1 or 2 episodes together, but nothing more. I don't remember why. No. Shit. Okay, that's good that I realized now that I have to sew the ear, not just around the ear. It would be awful if I realized later. Okay. Seems like it really got a serious weird. The movie was hella traumatizing. Well, I've heard that it is a rather traumatizing thing. Don't know how much though. I remember that when I was around 12, my mom actually recommended me to read the book, which I didn't read for some reason. Probably because it was recommended by my mom. Like, I have problems if mom recommends me something, I just can't listen to it, read it, watch it, you know. Okay, now the other. I can send a compilation on Discord. Okay, but if it's traumatizing, then maybe on in DMs. Okay, not on the server, please. Okay, and our bunny now has got 1 ear. Ta-da! Oh, my back hurts a bit. Cute, thank you. Okay, 1 more ear. Was it this or this? This. Okie dokie. Okay, so it's gonna be here. It's almost the end of the rabbit, the body. Also, Eisen, you still guessed wrong. I'm waiting for another guess about my drawing because you said it was a Sailor Moon and it's clearly not Sailor Moon, so I'm waiting for more guesses from you. Okay, I think it's fine now. We can go here. Definitely a Sailor. It's not a Sailor Moon. It's not even close. almost ready. We need one more ingredient. Where is this? Oh, sorry. So we're going to give you a ribbon. My little Lanzan. Oh, no, it's a forehead ribbon. Hello, Pikmin. Pikmin is not scary now, not as scary. Sporty bunny? No, it's not a sporty bunny. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, Rima, can you help me?
No.
Hold the bunny. Thank you.
He looks so cute.
Doesn't he? I can't put my finger on how to put a ribbon so it looks neat. I should probably sew it somehow. Okay, it looks. I don't like it here. Can you hold it one more time?
Sure.
How we call that by English? Bow, thank you. Thank you. And okay, I think the bow was better actually.
Maybe you should look up a tutorial how to tie a knit bow.
No, I don't have to. It's fine. I just wanted to check if I can. If it okay? Can you hold it one more time?
Yeah.
Thanks for your patience. Sorry guys for no content for a moment. I'm bowing a tie and I need a second pair of hands.
Probably in here.
No.
Okay, well, Freddy, our security cat, is going right there to check.
So is Imbir.
Great.
But I don't think Imbir is a good security cat.
That's why Freddy's going as well.
Okay, I think that's good enough. So this is Lanzan, Lamwangi, and I kinda don't like the bow here, but it's worse than it was at the beginning. Wait. No. Okay, I'll have to figure it out later with Rima, I believe.
I think maybe you should use a white tiny like thread to sew this part like more like this, so it doesn't like, you know.
No.
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 You wanted to remove a book?
No, I don't know what you were talking about.
But then why did you say no?
Because you asked me, you know, and I said no.
Oh, okay. You know.
I don't.
Biała nitka.
No.
Just kinda go through this and through the bunny and like, you know.
Stop saying you know when I don't know.
Just tie the ribbon to the bunny with a white thread.
I'm just going to
So
do
the
this.
top part doesn't is close to the bunny.
Yeah.
Nie sterczy. There we go.
Okay, that would make sense. But I hate sewing, and I'm afraid I would
Make it
worse. Yeah. Just hold it one more time. Are you sleepy?
yeah.
Go to sleep then.
Yeah. I have presentation tomorrow. I don't have the presentation.
We'll make it tomorrow.
I don't have the progress to report on my presentation.
Say that there's no progress to report.
That's embarrassing. Hello, welcome to my presentation. So we start with the first slide. The slide just says there's nothing to report. And the next one is thank you for the attention.
This one looks good.
Yeah.
Just need to be a bit lower. Okay, so it's actually finished. And no, it's not a sporty bunny. It might look like this, but it's actually a bunny based on a character that I like. So I have Wei Wuxian with me here. I don't have Lan Wangji because I'm too poor and this shit costed me like $50. But he's so cute and happy, and I'm going to make his bunny as well soon, but I need a yarn. A yarn. I've got black one, but I need red one, but I don't have red one anymore for some reasons, and I have to buy it. So don't wait. I do have a lot of Lan Wangji's things. I don't have to download another one. So let me just add element. No, not this. Add picture. Okay. And now just don't add anything weird. Okay, I guess this can be... Oh my god, he's so big. So this is one of my wallpapers on my desktop. So, where's the chat? It's based on a sporty character. No, it's he's a cultivator, and he's Lan Wangji's husband of Wei Wuxian. So I need one more bunny to make. And see, he's wearing a ribbon. It's originally white, but they're present. Oh no, okay, but officially they presented as white and black bunny. He seems frustrated in a sporty way. He's not sporty. My God, he's not. He's not sporty. I'm gonna show you more. I should have more. I've got tons of wallpapers with them. Which should I show you? I don't know. See, he's not sporty. He He's totally not sporty.
But he works out.
Shut up! But yeah, he does. He's not sporty though. I've got no idea who drew those things, so I cannot credit them. He seems sportly concerned. Shut up! So this is him, but as a bunny. And I'm gonna make Wei-Wuxian as well. Not sure if I'm gonna make it on a vision, on a stream, or by myself, because first I need to buy the yarn. So right now we have a huge family of bunnies. Woo, woo, woo. Yahoo! Woohoo! Bunnies. There's a new one. They have to meet him.
They are a cult.
Yes. You still need to make it.
Saying one of us, one of us, one of us.
Still need to make an Among Us. I'm thinking about it, and yeah, I might make an Among Us one day. Sure, I might, probably. Yeah. Anyway, it's after midnight. It took us... Anyway, it's that was cute, Rayumi. See, Iki also says it's cute. Okay, it's after midnight. Oh my god. Oh, why am I so small here? Make me bigger.
Remember, guys, alcohol is a sin.
At least this is what Spanish people say. Thank you very much for coming to my stream. I hope to stream one more time this week. Don't know what I'll stream though. But there might be or might not be a stream, so then Jesus is the biggest sinner. Sure. So see you soon, I hope. And I shall show you my next bunny if I ever make it. I mean, I have to, because the Manji cannot exist without his husband. But yeah, see you soon. And he got so hammered his blood is considered wine. True. So I'm not saying my usual goodbye, as I didn't say my usual welcome text, and it's all thanks to Scanner, so you can go and beat him. Woke up 3 days later, that's how hangover he was. Oh my god. Start your new religion. So yeah, if you weren't present at the beginning of the stream, I just can repeat myself that Scanner keeps copying me whenever he comes to my home, and he uses my welcoming and goodbying text, and I told him that if he does it one more time, I'm just going to stop using it on streams. So I'm a woman of my words, and I just yeah. So thank you very much for coming, and see you soon. At least I hope. I hope I won't stream. I hope my next stream won't be in a month, but maybe this or next week. I really hope so. So see you. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.